Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We have already started here.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because...
Shapes to shoot! That was superb goalkeeping!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Great ball if he can get there. Oh, that's well spotted. There will be a throw-in. Cut it out.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, played through for the wide man. Shevchenko. Played into the middle. Still goalless at the moment. Bellingham. And they can counter here. Vinicius Junior!
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Madrid have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Cafu. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bellingham. Oh, and he's through the middle. In double quick time. He gave it plenty and some, thrashed it in.
Oh, the contact was fantastic, right on the bootlaces, and it packed a lot of venom for what was a really potent strike.
Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And it's Messi. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Mendy did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Bellingham. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Shevchenko. Can he finish?
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Beckenbauer, Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe. And Shevchenko! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Shevchenko actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Beckenbauer with the short one. And now they can spring out of defence.
Has been indicated.
Oh, easy pickings there. Goulet. Now it's Mbappe. And he's running through. Oh, this is a... And the shots! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, the contrast in fortunes here could not be much more stark. All smiles on one side, their qualities have shone through And look across the other way,
This is a
and
quick
there is
reminder to
nothing
let you know
short
that you'll
of
be able to
absolute
catch today's
deflation.
match broadcast live on our club's FM station. Substitution on the field, number 17, Gulen. Coming on the field.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
20, Rodrigo.
Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk.
This ended up in no man's land. Costa Curta. Bellingham. Here's Rodri. Vinicius Junior. Neither of these two want to come off second best, and he was quick to react. Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. Cafu. And here's Neymar.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
And it's Modric.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Rodrigo! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
The attendance for this match was
Vinicius Junior. Now this could be a
71,550.
chance. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Mbappe. And the shot! It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Mbappe. That has been cut short. Baresi. Modric. Rodri. Carvajal. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Taken back almost at once.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Now it's Vinicius Junior.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. He's had it taken off him. Back into the middle.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Bellingham has been caught there, it's a foul. Costa Curta. Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And no, that was never going to make it. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. How do you look back on the game then, Jim? Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Hello, everybody,
Without a
and
doubt, it
welcome
is the
to
week's
today's
most
match.
eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And he's on, and the shot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? It's their first effort on goal.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Beckenbauer plays it short. Big chance! It's a loose ball. Mbappe, he's had a shot! In he goes again! It's their second corner of the game. Goes for the header! In he goes again! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And he's onside. Vinicius Junior!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Camavinga shapes to shoot. Lacking in accuracy.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly, not great precision.
He's gone forward. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Martinez. Now this could be a chance.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. And it's Belletti. In with a header! Has another goal! He's got a goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Belletti. He's shifting through the gears here. And that's been intercepted. Neymar. That'll be a throw. Bellingham. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Baresi. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. He's found a way through. Passes short and sharp. Mbappe. Camavinga given the lift of his goal.
Belletti. 3 minutes at a time.
And a header! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. That's going to go a long way. And there is the half-time whistle. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge.
And now,
at half-time,
to all members
it's
of the
one
crowd,
each.
I'd like to ask you to join me in wishing
Well, the
our
scoreline
birthday
indicates
boy
a
very
pretty
special
tight game, but
birthday.
there has been a lot of action in it, and it has been an
Substitution
exceptionally
in
good
progress.
watch. The score at half-time, 1-1. Second period then underway. Costa Curta. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Now it's Mbappe. He won't be happy with that one.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Neymar. Now it's Mbappe, and he's got the beating of his man. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
There's no sort of quality on that. Well, he can only improve on that one next time.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the
The
counter-attack.
attendance for this match was 71,649.
Madrid needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Mbappe! Mbappe! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That was created because of
Substitution on
good,
the field.
lively movement, which
Number
pretty much
19,
dictated the pass.
Lautaro Martinez. Coming on to replace him is number 7, Erling Haaland.
Played back in. Nice sequence of passes, this. That's an excellent interception. Bellingham. Rodri. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And he was quick to react. That is a great pick out. He's had a hit! It's in! Into the lead once more.
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on.
After
Yeah, he was on.
76 minutes is number 10.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little
Griezmann.
influence, and all of a sudden,
10,
bang.
Amrabat. Coming on the
Cleared
field,
without hesitation.
Number 22, Bellingham. Number 16,
Oh, good read.
That's great
Rodri.
positioning, so good from him. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Rodri. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Back into the middle.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
And he cuts out the supply. Bellingham. I think we're just about done here.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
He's played him through. Goalkeeper's ball. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And we're done. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the early goals
Security
certainly
style
helped.
for-
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Hello,
Without a
everybody,
doubt, it
and
is the
welcome
week's
to
most
today's
eagerly
match.
awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Cafu just loves to go forward whenever he can. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! And he's done it!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So the game's first signal climbs up big! They've scored! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Inter Milan grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
And it's Messi. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Mbappe. Cafu. Mbappe looking to run onto it. Big header! Goal! Inter! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. A great delivery and a finish to match.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Inter Milan get themselves into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
It'll be a throw-in. Oh, smashing header! And the keeper couldn't hold it. It's a goal! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Inter Milan take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Oh, it's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's. Cafu. Gnabry is wide and looking to get onto this. Costa Corta. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
That's a modern defender's instinct.
It's a mighty effort! And it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
So now the difference is 3. Oh, that's fabulous. Mbappe. Cafu. Keeper has taken decisive action. Messi. And it's half-time here.
I'd like to draw your attention to the screen right now for information on our shuttle bus service.
Here we go again. Madrid didn't have a great first half. They need a change of fortune. Gnabry is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. And he's onside. Played into the box. Beckenbauer with the clearance. Mbappe. Well, that is one way to stop him. Mbappe. Oh, super find. And he's quick to get it clear again. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
And that's definitely not his best.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
The attendance for this match was 71,649.
Messi being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, better communication and lots.
Great chance! Bellingham! And he hits the net! Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Madrid give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Punched away. Bellingham. Spread it left. Oh, perfectly measured that. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is...
Could be danger here. He might be in here. Gnabry! Really well taken goal. And they are pulling clear here.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's shifting through the gears here. Collar! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal. That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Mbappe gets flagged offside. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Bellingham. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that is out of play. Nice bit of trickery, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Terrific header! And yes, it's there! Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Inter Milan are having a ball here.
There will be 5 minutes
Oh, well
added
played,
time.
well sorted out. And he thumps it clear. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Bellingham. And here's Vinicius Junior. That is a brilliant interception. Cafu clears. And there goes the final whistle. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game. And
Hello,
after all of that,
attendees,
Jim,
this
what are you
is a
thinking?
Lost Children
Peter,
announcement.
Well, hello, welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us.
Hello,
As you can see,
everybody,
we are
and
all
welcome
set.
to today's
The
match.
game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. And that gets things running. And the return pass. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. He's in plenty of space here, and he's managed to get free.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Messi. Beckham. Works it forward. Chance here to counter. Well, there's the clearance. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, he's done very well to take that back. Vinicius Junior. Oh, great ball! Mbappe! And it's a goal!
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Arsenal are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Beckham, who's steaming forward. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Now it's Rodri. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. Baresi. It's Bellingham. No way through. Mbappe, spread it left. He has found a way through. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Baresi kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Maradona. Great defending, strong and determined. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping! Rodri. Messi. Mbappe. Bellingham, who's set up one goal so far. Thuram running with the ball. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Messi. Oh, what a ball it is! And he's taking no chances there. Now it's Messi. Madrid are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Rodri. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Beckham. Davids. And it's half-time here. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Traffic to be heavy after the
I think
final
on the
whistle
whole
today.
the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Madrid head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And we are back on the way.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more.
And he's being shifted off it. And here's Perez. Costa Curta. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Adams promptly onto that, and that is that. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's headed upfield. Now it's Perez. Rodri.
The attendance for this
Baresi
match was
did well to emerge with the ball. That's a
70,987.
contest to keep an eye on. Arsenal are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be...
Hits one! It's in! And with that goal comes comfort! Oh, delicious, such devilish curl!
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
Madrid are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Adams. Driving forward. Baresi. And the pass is intercepted. And they're back on the ball again. And it's Neymar. looking to set free a runner. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Messi. Now that's well seen too. 5 minutes left on the clock. Oh, super find. Baresi gets it away. Perez. And there's green grass ahead of him.
There will be
He's
1
found a
minute
way
added
through.
time.
Oh, it's a foul there right on the edge of the box. The referee has given a free kick just outside the box.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that,
And
Peter,
that
is
may
he?
well be that. That is that. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. And already we're underway here. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
It's Casillas for me, because if he gets a little busy in this game, he has the talent and vast experience to cope with pretty much anything. He can be an extremely reassuring presence here.
Yeah, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Chance! He's scored!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Rodri, and here's Vinicius Junior. Oh, Red, nice interception. That's really well cleared. Vinicius Junior going face to face with his great rival. Xavi getting this one clear. And the pass is intercepted. Madrid are behind here, despite their domination of possession. That pass has been well intercepted. Neymar could try cutting inside here. Defending of the desperate variety. Vinicius Junior. Beckenbauer. Now this could be a chance. Mbappe! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
It's a pretty loose pass.
Barcelona clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Maldini gets over and intercepts. Maldini clears. Beckenbauer. Neymar does well to get it back.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Not the most accurate pass.
1 minute added time.
And the first half is done. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Ederson deals with it effortlessly. Madrid come out this half somewhat altered.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Now it's Bellingham. Nice sequence of passes, this.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost great hit! they've scored! And this is getting better and better.
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
72,306.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different...
It's Neymar! And that's a superb piece of defending. Madrid with the corner, they're first. Neymar with the short one. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Played into space out wide. And once more he proves rigid and robust. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. And he's managed to get free. Roberto Carlos. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, they can at least make a fight of it, even if it's just a goal.
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Now it's Neymar. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Just 5 minutes left. Bellingham. De Bruyne. Deftly away. Played back in. Beckenbauer with the clearance. Baresi.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And here's Bellingham.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
And that will be it. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. Thoughts on what we've just seen? Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Shapes to shoot! Oh, in he goes again! Marquinhos is there to clear.
Bayern Munich have created a real intensity from the start, and there's no sign of any let-up.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
The most accurate pass. Musiala is going to be disappointed with that. Mbappe! That's tidy. Can he put it away? Rodri getting this one clear. Oh, Red, nice interception. Bellingham. Now that's well seen too. That has ended up in no man's land. Played back in. Madrid so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Oh, that's a fine interception. Musiala. Guardiola gets over and intercepts. Now it's Haaland. And he was alert to it. Luis Suarez. And it's Luis Suarez. Oh, and he's through the middle.
Footballing with you.
And the finish! It's loose and has another go! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Bellingham.
Bayern Munich have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Rodri. Bellingham. White. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Haaland! Goal! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
The goal scorer.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Gnabry, chance! Oh, taken with style! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch. Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
After 41 minutes is
Bayern Munich had the equaliser, and we're all square.
I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
That's been cut out, well played. Bellingham.
2 added minutes has
And
been
here's
indicated.
Haaland. Oh, that's a key interception. Haaland. He's in space and looking for options. And that'll be the last act of the first half. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1.
Substitutions taking place.
The second half then, just getting going. Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mbappe is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Neymar. Musiala, great chance! He's delivered all right!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class. And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Hits one! Sticks it away! Two up and threatening to pull clear!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Madrid still have the cards to affect this game.
72,306.
Rodri.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
He could be in here. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Haaland. Haaland!
Will simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here, because that was a magnificent save.
Short changes him with that pass. Mbappe, there's the shot! They are rampant! And they are pulling clear here.
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
Bayern Munich grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Dida. Out for a throw. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mbappe, who's looking wide. That's a throw. Guardiola spots it and intercepts. And it's Gnabry. Rodri. Bellingham. Mbappe, who's set up 1 goal so far. Tonali. Out to the right. And he's picked out the run. Looks for the finish. Big relief, it just needed better contact. Marquinhos. Cafu. Bellingham. Now it's Rodri. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's been intercepted. Musiala has found the net here, of course. Great ball if he can get there. And here's a chance. It's in! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
And that will be the final act. Well, what a game